here we are. It's your boy Brocky here, the city dweller in my Rivian, and I'm here to speak about my service experience with Rivian as the airplane goes overhead. All right, I am quickly realizing that I should have parked in the shade, so I'm gonna make this quick. As I mentioned in my previous video, I had to take my brand new Rivian R1S in for service because there was a chip in the paint on the hood. So I just wanted to get this documented real quick, and my appointment is tomorrow morning. So I will shoot more video, share that experience with you guys on how the Rivian service worked for me here in Fort Myers, Florida. Let me go ahead and give you guys a glimpse of what the chip is. It's really minor, but at the same time it's major. It's a brand new vehicle, so you know, we gotta get this rectified. All right, so I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but it's a little dot right here. They said that something fell out of the tree and made that dot, that little blemish here. So hopefully we can get it rectified. More than likely, they're gonna have to paint the entire hood. That's always a risk when it comes to a vehicle because, you know, matching and things of that nature, but I have faith. Rivian Fort Myers, brand new facility. We were there for the opening, grand opening, and they are doing work on my on this hood. I showed you guys the other day, but the sun was pretty bright that day. Let's see, where is it? And now I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see that either. There it is right there. Little chip. Anyway, let's go inside and see what's going on. So they no loaner. I was given some information when I picked my vehicle up that if they didn't have a loaner, basically to delay my service until they have a loaner for me, but it's not really that pressing. They were going to give me a free rental car from Enterprise, but I told them I didn't need that, so I just they got me an Uber, and now I'm home. So this process should be about 2 to 3 days. They said everything was smooth. I gave them my key, and they had a vehicle to transport my vehicle to the service center where they will do the painting on that chip on the hood. So it is Wednesday. They said 2 to 3 days. If I'm hopeful for Saturday, if I'm lucky, but I expect to pick my vehicle up early next week. So at that point, I'll check back in, finish this video. Y'all be good. Well, guys, Rivian has they've come through in the clutch. They called me to let me know that a loaner vehicle was arriving, and they were kind enough to bring it out to me. Keep going, buddy, keep going. Not there, don't turn there, don't turn. There you go. It's great customer service there, Rivian. Great customer service. Much appreciated. To see those headlights from a mile away. Here we go. That's it, man. Got my loaner. They said my vehicle should be ready in a couple of days, so it's raining out here, so let me put my phone away and get the vehicle. All right, guys, here we are. It's a couple of days later. I'll do the math later of how many days it was, but not long. And then Rivian is on its way back. My Rivian. I'll be giving the loaner back and getting my vehicle back. So they said they did the inspection. They said it's perfect. And I will check that out when I get downstairs, once they get here. And then I'll give a little recap about the service experience that I've had with Rivian. So stay tuned. All right, there it is. The sun is blinding. It's hard to even see out here. There it is. All right, let me go downstairs and meet them. All right, guys, so got my vehicle back. I mean, I can't even see where the spot was. It looks great. So they did a great job. I'm getting ready to head to the movies with my wife, dinner and movies. So I will complete this video soon, give you guys a breakdown of how I felt about the Rivian customer service. Okay, here we are, y'all. It's time to summarize this service experience. It took me a couple of days to get to this because I got my windows tinted and I couldn't roll my window down to do my thing. But here we are. Here we are. It's your boy Brocky here, the city dweller in my Rivian, and I'm here to speak about my service experience with Rivian as the airplane goes overhead. So I came up with a little bit of a criteria for this video just to kind of fairly give Rivian, a good ranking in my experience. Rivian service experience review checklist that I came up with. First point, appointment and scheduling. Very easy to do this, as the Rivian owners know, and for those who are looking to get a Rivian possibly, number one, my code is in the description of this video. Two, and that's the referral code. Two, everything is done through the app on my phone. It's really convenient. You can do everything through the app. So the ease of booking, appointment and scheduling, I give that a 5 out of 5. It was made through the app. Like I said, on the day of pickup, he showed me how to do everything. Super easy, no problems. The lead time, when I dropped my vehicle off, they had already scheduled a truck to come pick it up and take it to get painted. The painting wasn't happening on site at the Rivian location. That's a 5. By the time I got home, they let me know that your truck is already on the truck and on the way to the service center. Fantastic. Communication, like I just said, communicated easily. Everything is through the app. So I'm getting messages through the app giving me a status update on my vehicle for the entire time that it was gone. Let's see. Number 2, drop off mobile service. The check-in process, it wasn't even a process. I got there, they knew who I was. We talked for a minute. He had everything in the system. I don't even know if I had to sign something. I think I signed on a little computer screen. I signed something saying that they're taking my vehicle in. So the check-in process was a 5. It was seamless. The staff interaction was 5. Those guys here, now this is going to be depending on your location, of course, but here at Fort Myers, those guys are really cool. Everybody was really cool. So the staff interaction was a 5. Everybody was cool. We talked about my podcast with my wife. We talked about other stuff, and it was a really cool conversation. Good time. The time estimate is a 5. I dropped my vehicle off on a Tuesday. They told me it was going to be ready on Friday. It was ready on Friday. I mean, in the beginning of this video, I mentioned that I didn't expect to have my vehicle back until the beginning of the next week. It was back on Friday. Service quality, work performed, 5. When I received my vehicle and I checked the hood, I couldn't even see where the chip was. It looks amazing. It looks, brand new, which is what I expect. Attention to detail and transparency, 5 and a 5. The entire time they're letting me know that it's getting worked on. They let me know that they contacted the shop to get an update on when the vehicle was going to be delivered. They were letting me know the entire time. Transparency, fantastic. Communication during service, I just kind of spoke to that. Status updates, responsiveness, and clarity on everything, 5 out of 5. Timeliness, start to finish time, we touched on that a little bit. That's a 5. It was really quick. Just in general, as I said, generally when I'm getting a vehicle painted or worked on like that, they might tell me the delivery date or the pickup date, and then I expect it to go a little bit longer, a little bit further out. It didn't happen this time. Fantastic on timeliness. Cost and value as the plane flies over again. We are in direct path. There's this private airport over there, or where the smaller planes go, and there's like a lot of private jets that fly over here. So not a big money flying over us. So they can drop some of that money here. That'd be great. Cost and value. This was covered under warranty. So there was no out of pocket. I didn't even have to pay for an Uber home, which is great. Fairness, warranty, handling, all fives. It's all good money. Vehicle condition on return. The entire vehicle had been cleaned. Beautiful. Care, 5. Cleanliness, 5. Extras. The extra that I want to add to this, to the vehicle condition on return, is that they did deliver the vehicle to my home. I didn't have to go out to Rivian, catch an Uber there, or have my wife drop me off. They brought the vehicle back here, and they picked up the loaner and took the loaner back with them. So that was a great experience as well. Technology and app experience. As I spoke about earlier, everything's done through the app. It's seamless. I haven't even found any hiccups in the app yet, but I will talk about the app in a future video. Ease of payment, not applicable. Overall satisfaction. Would you recommend? Confidence level and overall score, all 5s. It's 5 across the board. Out of 5 is 5 across the board. And this is fair. I'm not just, what do they call it? Glazing Rivian right now. It was a great experience. Now, my particular center is brand new. So you know how that is sometimes. Brand new things are really shiny, right? So it could be early on, but I'm still gonna give those guys credit for making the experience really easy and seamless. They went above and beyond. When I left there, they told me they did not have a loaner, and they contacted me by maybe a couple of hours after I got home and told me, hey, a loaner is showing up. Do you want it? And I didn't really need it. And I told them that. I said, I don't really need it, but I'll take it just in case. I used it once. I went to the grocery store one time. But they reached out. They didn't have to do that. I had already declined the rental. And I said, hey, man, my wife has a car. I'll just go home. It's no big deal. I can go without for a couple of days. I've been without a vehicle for years now. But they contacted me and let me know that the loaner was there and that I can not come pick it up, that they would bring it over to me. So someone brought the loaner over to me. It was pouring rain outside. And he gave me the vehicle. It was a 2024 R1S. A little bit different. A little bit of differences in the vehicle. And then he waited there for an Uber to come pick him up. So, Rivian, man, hats off to you. I hope to never have to see the service center again. If you know what I mean. So, yes, to summarize, great experience, man. Rivian, great job on the service. I appreciate everything. I hope you guys are having a great Rivian experience. I'm having a great time with this vehicle so far. I'm loving it. And yeah, until next one, man. This is Rocky, the City Dweller. I'll see you next week, maybe tomorrow. Who knows? More content on the way. Be good.